All right, viewers, news coming in right now. Home Minister Amit Shah has now agreed to meet TMC MPs at his residence any moment. This comes after TMC MPs dharna outside Shah's residence in Delhi. I want to cut across right now to our reporter to get the latest, but to apprise our viewers with the latest news break is that TMC MPs were protesting on what they deem were Tripura brutalities outside the Home Ministry. All of this at the back of the Home Minister Amit Shah denying them an audience. Mamata Banerjee was also all set to come to Delhi. She's taking the 3 p.m. flight from Kolkata to Delhi. She was going to meet the protesting MPs, but now the Home Minister has relented. He has given them an audience, and the protesting MPs are all making their way to Amit Shah's residence, where they will be meeting the Home Minister. The moot point: TMC believes there have been massive police brutalities and state brutalities on their cadre, on their leaders in Tripura. There is a narrative to it, there is a backdrop to it. Civic polls are going to take place in Tripura in just a few days, and TMC is going to be contesting them for the first time. Let's listen in to reactions pouring in.
The memorandum is with us here. I can't give it to you before I give to the Home Minister.
Finally, time has been given. Why do you think that time was given? Because initially it's been past 24 hours.
Possibly because Mamata Banerjee was coming to join our dharna.
And what will you be speaking to regarding the Tripura violence?
About the situation in Tripura, continuous violence, false police cases, everything will be presented to the Home Minister in detail. We have got a detailed memorandum.
All 14 MPs are going?
Press after.
17. All 17 of them are going. So here it is, the TMC members of Parliament all now at the gate of Home Minister Amit Shah. The vehicle now going from the other gate. This is the main gate, but we've been told this is going to be another gate from which these MPs are going. And Tripura violence is something that Member of Parliament will be raising, but clearly security being beefed up. And before Mamata Banerjee arrives in Delhi, the meeting of Union Home Minister with 17 MPs will be taking place. With camera person Kripal Singh, this is Kamaljeet Sandhu in Delhi for India Today.
I want to cut across to my colleague Shreya Chatterjee, who's joining us live and going to give us a little perspective on what we're witnessing. Shreya, the protesting MPs from the Home Ministry making their way to Amit Shah's residence. The Home Minister finally relenting, giving them an audience. What's the latest?
Well, you know, as we talk right now, the TMC MPs are right now meeting the Home Minister inside his residence. Now, since morning, we've seen the TMC MPs rallying for it because, A, they believe they want to meet the Home Minister and apprise him about the situation that is going on in Tripura, which they believe is extremely unconstitutional. We've been speaking with these MPs since morning, and they were relentless about the fact that they want to meet the Home Minister, followed by which we also saw the TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee making that announcement that she won't be a part of the dharna, but she will come and meet the MPs who are sitting at the dharna at MHA. And it's only after that did we see that timing being given to the MPs to meet the Home Minister. So that is in itself an important development, that when was the timing given to the TMC MPs? Only after the TMC Supremo decided to come at MHA. So definitely that's the backdrop of this meeting. But inside, what we do know that Tripura violence will be discussed. It becomes all the more interesting because Mamata Banerjee herself is also all set to meet the Prime Minister. So Tripura will remain one of the serious topics when TMC is concerned, because they have gone all guns down when it comes to this particular state, and especially after yesterday, their youth president Shaini Ghosh being arrested by the Tripura police.
All right, so the meeting has begun. The MPs are right now inside, as my colleague Shreya just pointed out. Shreya, what was the latest? There was word that Mamata Banerjee would also be coming in to meet these protesting MPs.
Well, yes, absolutely. She did announce that when she was taking that flight from Kolkata and she was on her way to Delhi, she very categorically mentioned she will not be a part of the dharna. However, she will go and meet the protesting MPs at MHA. It's only after that did we see this move coming in from the Home Minister. And right now, probably we might see a informal interaction that will be happening at the HM's residence, because reporters are also being called inside, because not less than a dozen MPs are right now inside the Home Minister's residence discussing the Tripura violence, which they believe is unconstitutional. They've been using this word again and again over the attacks that's happened in Tripura. Their youth president, Shiny Ghosh.
All right. Okay, we seem to have lost Shreya. We're going to try and connect to her. But the latest is that the protesting MPs from the TMC have finally been given an audience. They are meeting as we speak with the Home Minister at his residence. While Mamata Banerjee viewers is, well, she's on a flight right now from Kolkata. She's going to be landing here at about a little past 5. And her plan was to meet these protesting MPs. But now that remains to be seen on what happens next. Meanwhile, my colleague Akshita shed some light on the TMC-BJP face-off, which is brewing in Tripura.
Let's sum up for you this entire controversy. What's prompted this violent face-off between the BJP and the TMC in Tripura? There was a scuffle that broke out, and this is days before the civic polls, which is on November 25th in the state. Now, beyond that also, what played out over the weekend is that the TMC leader, she is the youth president of the party, Shayoni Ghosh, has been arrested with an attempt to murder charge. The allegation is that she tried to mow down BJP workers. The charge has been levelled against Ghosh. She's also been arrested. She's going to be produced in court today. Now, meanwhile, you had Mamata's nephew, Abhishek Banerjee, attempting to enter into Tripura. He was not allowed, denied permission, and he's going to, in all likelihood, reach Tripura today. Meanwhile, 15 Trinamool Congress MPs will be sitting on a dharna in the national capital to send out a message to the centre, to the BJP, that they will not bow down under pressure, or that these violent tactics, according to them, will not work. So this is all that's really transpired so far in the face-off between the BJP and the Trinamool Congress in Tripura.